All right, my man, state your name. Let them know you on Real Talk with Nick.
This is Kevin Willpower, and I'm here with Nickavelli the King, and we're going to kick the ballistics here on Real Talk with Nick. How's everybody doing? I hope God bless the whole Nickavellian family.
All right, yes, same to you, man.
That's right.
So Willpower, man.
Yes, sir.
AKA the mayor of Harlem. We're going to get Eric Adams the fuck out of here,
yeah,
man.
I'm trying to run for his position.
Yeah. Eric Adams at the Diddy party and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, LeBron James at the motherfucking Diddy party.
Yeah, they always.
What the fuck? But you ain't hear not one Nick player at the Diddy party. You might see Jaden Brunson with a motherfucking Philly jersey on. You know what I'm saying? Like you got that
boys that turned into ruffians. So, you know, we know to stay away from those places. So.
God damn. Well, let's get into it, man.
Quiet boys, but they tough quiet boys.
All right, we're going to get into it, man. We're going to get into it. And by the way, Nickavelli King was on I Got the Keys video. Y'all check that out for those who don't know. Nickavelli King is the guy who got jumped playing the role as an inmate. You feel me? This explains why my motherfucking ass is struggling trying to get motherfucking roles, man. Because I refuse to bend over, man. I refuse to do that, man. I ain't doing none of that, man.
Just be there because you never know. Opportunity always knocks.
Yo,
got a persistence.
I ain't doing it. So
we accept rejection because we are the rejected, but we the chosen. So accept rejection as a badge of courage and don't give up because if the world hates you, they hated our brother Jesus too. So we stand as a sign for that, all right?
All right, and there we go, man. Let's jump into this Nick pool, man. Let's swim deep into the waters. When we speak of that, the Nick Nation, what's going on, man? Sure. Talk to me, man.
Well, first of all, man, I would like to just give my, kudos to Mitchell Robinson, man. You know, I really love Mitch, and I can only imagine what you're going through. But listen, my brother, stay strong, keep working, keep yourself strong mentally, because we're going to need you when you do come back. I'm rooting for you, even though I know it's hard right now for you. But listen, keep your head up, man. You Mitchell Robinson, man. You had already proved yourself in my book, okay? So just keep your head up, man.
Okay, well, now, this is my thing, man. Mitchell Robinson been with the Knicks for what, like 7
years, man.
6-7 seasons,
he
right?
He gave his all, man, and you saw him develop, man. I thought they should have gave him the ball more, but listen, that's the role they defined for him, and he played it to the hilt, man. I'm just sorry he got injured, man.
Now let me ask you this. Let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
In respect to the predicate, right?
That's my boy, man.
Yeah, he said that Mitch and a lot of other players, when we speak of Mitch, Julius Randle, who get these ankle injuries here and there, need to wearing low-cut sneakers, man. Back in the day,
predicate would know, man. I mean, these new type of sneakers and the way Mitch attacks that basket, and then the way Joel Embiid twisted his foot, man.
Okay, that was
right there, man. Like really, man, like that right there.
But let's talk about the sneakers though, because back in the day.
Hold up, man. Yo, Joel, let me tell you something, man. You lucky that I wasn't playing, because I'm like the 10th man. I come in the game specifically to attack you, dude. Believe me, you wouldn't have did that, man, when we was playing. We would have hurt you, man, for real. And that dirty, man, and the way we just normalized that, man. And now look, Mitch ain't even playing, man. So I hold you accountable for that. For real, I do, man.
Okay. Do you think Mitch should have had Hill?
I don't know, man.
By this time, man, like that happened.
The severity of his injury, we don't know the length of the damage. We don't know what surgical procedures they did on him. But what I do know is that when they cut you, man, it takes longer than 3-4 months to heal. So like 6 months, 6 to 8 months, yeah.
But hasn't it been that long already?
Nah, man.
He got hurt in what month? Like December?
No, man. He got hurt he was playing hurt in the playoffs.
That's yeah.
March, April.
Okay.
So now that was only like 4 or 5 months ago. His injury takes 6 to 8 months, man. Almost a year sometimes. You know
why I said December? Because he just got off the injury list just to get hurt again.
Injured all year. He was injured, coming back, injured, coming back. So listen, man. Get a backup, get a center. And then we got Marcus Morrison.
I like that.
Yeah, that's that.
Let me tell you something. I like that. He plays bully ball.
Play him at the 5 than Julius, because he played defense. I'm just saying, don't be thinking Julius Randle at the 5 is going to be a solution playing small ball. He don't play no defense at the 4. Okay, so let's be real about that.
So
Julius Randle is here to score. Julius Randle ain't here to block shots and stop. He's here to score and grab rebounds.
Well, the last interview me and you did, you said that the offense is still going to run through Julius Randle. Do you
You heard
still?
what I just said? Julius Randle is here to score and grab rebounds. So scoring means that he's going to be getting the ball. Okay? That's what he's been doing. He was leading the team in scoring before he got hurt. His stats stand as second on the team in scoring. Okay, so regardless of what, he's an intricate part of this offense, and he's going to be a part of it until Thibodeau leaves here, or Dolan says otherwise. And that's a fact. So all that other stuff y'all saying, y'all embellishing, y'all conjecturing, y'all doing a lot of bullshit. Julius Randle ain't going nowhere, dude.
And he ain't coming off no goddamn bench.
No, not at all. Now, we have a problem at the 5. Now, listen, we got Precious Achua, we got Jericho Sims, we have an African guy named, some African guy named, I can't really remember his name. But we got pieces in there that we can use as far as whatever kind of consensus that we want to draw on our defensive assignments. We got enough bodies to make up until Mitchell Robinson get back. Okay, so like I said, Marcus Morrison and the guy Shamet solidified us to be 15 guys. We got 15 good players. So there's no reason for you to be going 7, 8, deep. Again, I just want to reiterate, the type of players we got, there's no reason for you only to be playing 7, 8 guys.
Do you think Tom Thibodeau is going to do that anyway? Play 7, 8 guys?
I'll have to wait to see. I'm not going to be making no.
If you had to put your life on it, man,
I wouldn't. I would know that if 10 or 9 doesn't work, he's gonna go back to what works for him, and then people gonna get injured again. So Tom Thibodeau doesn't look at the long picture. He just looks at the immediate gratification. He always coach like that. But you got to coach now for the long ball. That means we got to get to the playoffs, and you got to have all 12 of those guys. So load management has to be utilized. You're going to have to give guys games off and use your bench. That's what you got these guys on contract for. So now these guys on the bench going to have to show that they're worth to be on the bench, because the starters have proven themselves. Without their main man, they proved themselves. So our bench has got to be key this season for our success.
I know you heard the mysterious talk about Julius Randle coming off the bench. Let's just say, hypothetically, that was to take place. Wouldn't that make the Knicks bench stronger, man?
It would make the bench stronger, but then it would relegate Jalen Brunson to being our focal scorer again. Okay? Mikal Bridges, he would help a lot, but like I said, Jalen Brunson would take it upon himself to score in those situations because he's a situational scorer. Julius Randle too. So it's easy for a guy to know I'm in a situation, but the guy is in a better situation, and you give it to him, and he does what he does 8 or 9 times out of 10. Julius Randle is bully balling people, and he was playing very well. And not only that, his presence he was throwing it out to Anunoby, who was cutting. He was throwing it out to the flamethrower. He was getting the ball out when he was getting trapped. So he was doing what I wanted him to do, except when he gets trapped, he didn't pass it and cut. He sometimes just passing and standing. So, he's getting better at it, But like I said, he played well up until he got injured. So I want to see him play in the playoffs now. So Thibodeau, load manage Julius Randle and unleash him in the playoff. And you got enough dudes to do that. So, and I'm making sense what I'm saying.
Okay. Do you think your boy Randle, a.k.a. the other guy,
Julius Randle,
is going to play with a chip on his shoulder, man? Do you think he got something to prove, man?
I think he was playing with a chip on his shoulder last year. I think he was playing. He had, like I said, he was keeping me quiet. And I was up there thinking, I don't care what you do during the regular season. I want to see you do it in the playoffs. I don't mean no disrespect to you, Julius, but I think you'll play great. But I want to see you play great in the playoffs. This is the only thing that's tarnishing your career. So I need you to load manage. I need you to be willing to just say, okay, I'm willing to take a deferential role, but in the playoffs, I want to see you unleash. I want to see you bully balling niggas like I saw you doing. I want to see you dunking on Boston. Oh, yeah, and by the way, Boston, let me tell you something. Crooked teeth leprechauns. We're going to go over the Golden Gate Bridge, the Rainbow Bridge, and we're going to put this right foot, We're gonna put it all the way up in your Boston crevices, and then we're gonna take your fucking pot of gold. We gonna take that shit. We taking that shit. Okay? And then we gonna blow that piece of shit ass Rainbow Bridge up. So you will never, ever, ever have to come back across that way again. You understand? That's what we gonna do to you, motherfucking Boston Celtics. Now back to the fucking.
Okay, okay. So Boston's on the radar, man.
On our radar. Hey, yo, we want them. I want them for breakfast. I want them for lunch. I want them for dinner. And I want them
snack in between,
4
right?
times like that on Sunday, because I like to eat on Sunday. So on Sunday, we want them on Sunday. You understand? Dig them niggas up and bust their ass again on Monday. We want them. This is our goal, of making an example of them Boston leprechauns up there in Massachusetts. We gonna, yeah.
Now,
yeah.
Shouldn't the Indiana Pacers be on that list as well, man? They are the team that eliminated us, man.
Okay, but see, they eliminated us with a red asterisk on there. We ran out of soldiers. Okay, so I'm not really worrying about Indiana. Okay, I know we assembled a team that we gonna take Indiana down if it come down to that again, because we should have took their asses down with a depleted team. So I'm not really worrying about Indiana. Indiana, we can beat them, especially if we stay healthy. I'm worrying about them Boston Leprechauns. They holding something we need, the goddamn Eastern Conference title. So now listen, ain't nothing given to you. Remember that. Respect is not given, it's earned. So we gonna take them damn leprechauns and we gonna take them down and we gonna beat their asses until they say we respect those New York Knicks. You understand? That's what it is.
Okay.
And then we gonna deal with them Western fake LeBron motherfuckers. We gonna deal with them too.
And then we could shut up TNT Network, who don't have no respect for the New York Knicks.
We gonna shut them down.
We could shut up Charles Barkley, who got no respect for the New York Knicks.
Charles Barkley is my man. Shaq is my boy. Kenny Smith,
but they be shitting on the New York Knicks.
Listen, they entitled to their opinion, but they good people.
Come on, man. You can't be biased, man.
I'm not gonna be
you
biased.
You can't jump over, even though Shaq is 7 foot son. So I don't expect you to leap that high.
Let me tell you something.
To get to the Boston Celtics and start throwing.
I'm not talking bad about Shaq, man. I'm not. It's not happening. I don't care what Shaq say, what Shaq do.
Too wide, too tall,
Shaq
right?
Came right into my
Shaq
face.
Too wide, too tall for that ass, right?
Like, listen, man.
You don't want no smoke with Shaq, huh?
Nah, man.
Huh?
Listen, man.
You don't want no smoke with Shaq, huh?
I seen Shaq knock that big wrestling nigga out, man. Yo, dude, nah, I don't want no problem with Shaq. Matter of fact, I'm on Shaq team, man.
So you on some Chris Tucker shit. You talk shit when he's away. When he's gone, I say what I have to say.
If I was talking to Shaq, I'll tell him the truth. I think Shaq is a reasonable person. If Shaq wasn't reasonable, I'll come with my guns then. You know, like, fuck that. Because I'm, you know, you ain't gonna, you know, I'm not gonna let you just punk me like that. But, you know,
But you just voicing your opinion, brother. So I don't know why.
Sometimes, you know, I see Shaq press up on niggas. Niggas change their story. You know, like, yo, you know, like, what you gonna do? You ain't got, there's no equalizer here. If he press up on you, you know, he about 7'3", 340 or 50 pounds. Your nigga chest all the way out high. What you gonna do?
You attack them ankles, man. That's a lot of weight on them ankles, man.
Shaq Fu shit.
Them ankles is only.
Kick you with the other foot. I seen him do some amazing shit with
each ankle is probably weight.
Shaq Fu is real, yo. He's really a very talented dude. I seen Shaq get a cat off the tree and all that, man. He's a talented dude. He do a little bit more than just play basketball, man. He could dance. He do a lot of stuff, man. He's multifaceted. So he's not going to be easily to take down. Especially when I saw what he did to Greg Ostertag, man. You know, Shaq
But you willing to beat up on Stephen A. Smith?
I don't like Stephen A. Smith. Hey, yo, yeah, I'll play him one-on-one. We can box. We can do all that.
And by the way, Stephen A. Smith was at the Diddy party, yo.
I don't.
Wow. Nicki Minaj blowing that motherfucker up.
He was at the party.
He was at the party.
Stephen, you was at the party.
Stephen A. Smith was at the party.
Stephen, you was at the freak-offs, man. And you standing there talking crazy like you wasn't.
Nicki Minaj blowing them up.
Nicki Minaj said they saw Stephen at the freak-off.
Yeah.
Stephen,
yeah.
You going to the freak-off party. You were supposed to put on some sunglasses and one of them 10-gallon hats, man. And one of them 88 motherfucking Michael Irvin jerseys. They might have thought you was a Dallas Cowboy nigga. You got to kind of like go in there like that. They said it was kind of like Stephen A. Smith, but you know that nigga had on some Dallas shit. I don't think it was Stephen A.
Yo, guess who else was at the another Diddy party?
Barack Obama was at the Diddy
Oh,
party.
Camilla Harris.
Yeah.
Oh, who
And
else?
listen, they got
LeBron James.
Diddy is in
For all you Laker fans.
Oh yeah, LeBron was at him.
At the motherfucking Diddy party. But we ain't gonna go Diddy. We gonna show some brotherly love up in this bitch. We gonna continue to talk this nigga shit.
Yeah, because Diddy is fried.
Yeah. My boy Jalen Brunson, man. Is the low easy for him this upcoming season with all these new signings and with the Mikal Bridges, a healthy OG and Anunoby? Can Jalen Brunson sit back and just polish that hat, that captain hat every now and then and say, you know what? This is light work. Because I can take over the game by myself. But I got so much arsenal with these new players and shit. I could just save a couple of bullets in the holster. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me.
Well, I think Jaden can answer that question better than me, but from my own personal perspective and listening to him and knowing, you know, how kind of like how he thinks, he doesn't think like that at all. Jalen Brunson is a very intelligent point guard, so he's thinking like, I want to win by any means necessary. He has the pieces, but he knows there's some pieces still missing. So he's going to rock with what he got. He's going to make adjustments along the way because he always does. But one thing you better know, that boy was brought here to win. He was born to win. Jalen Brunson has won wherever he's gone. So we lucky to have him. Like I said, he's the golden child. He's beset by evil on all sides, but evil ain't got a shot at all with this boy. So I'm looking forward to the season. I'm looking forward to watching the golden child operate, man, because he operates.
So you ain't answered my question, bro. You danced around it. You did the Diddy dance around the motherfucking question. Is his?
Ask him one at a time. Go ahead.
Is it going to be easy for my boy Jalen Brunson?
Nothing is easy in the NBA. Nothing is easy. Jalen knows that. If you played in that league, nothing is easy.
All right, basketball.
So now,
is his assist going to go up? Being that,
definitely.
Okay, all right, my fault.
No,
his assist going to go up. Being that he got
definitely assist going to go up.
He's not going to be driving to the hole as much as we seen last year.
I think he will do whatever he has to do in order to win, and if that means taking the ball to the hole, Jalen will do that. He has weapons now. Sometimes Jalen might not be on. He sometimes have off games. These type of games. Even though he still wins these games, I think it'll be easier for him to win those type of games with the type of arsenal that he has now. Only thing that I'm mad at is Mitchell Robinson, because Mitchell Robinson cleaned up a lot of the mistakes they made when they took bad shots. So I'm looking for Precious Achua and Jericho Sims to be glass eaters. And Marcus Morris, my man, to do what he does. And that's enforcing and keep everything under control on the physical end. So we almost there. We there. Now, a piece or two away.
Now, a couple of interviews ago, a guy pointed out that Mikal Bridges is a great player, but he feel that we gave up too much to bring him in, and he hasn't even proven himself, man. What's your sentiments with that, man? Did you see that interview?
I'm sorry. I almost laughed at that. Whatever we had to do to get him, we got him. It's no much, too much. I think we gave up too little to get Jalen Brunson. I was one we gave up too much to get him. So we don't know until he comes. I know one thing, he has won with Jalen Brunson. So what else is going to happen if he playing with the golden child?
We ain't talking college cheese here, man.
Man, we talking NBA, man. Mikal Bridges has been playing in the NBA for the last 5 or 6 years and been averaging double figures. So he's going to score.
I know it's cottage cheese. I know it's cottage cheese, but I'm going to call it college cheese. Meaning it ain't that real shit. It ain't that thickness, that government cheese, man, that everybody knew about, man, when you was hungry, man. Knicks fans is hungry, man. We want that motherfucking government cheese, baby. Listen, we want to eat. You understand? We want to eat.
Say who's the X factor here? OG Anunoby.
Okay, talk to me about him, because
you talking about OG Anunoby's not hurt. No. I've been looking for all kind of injury reports on him. He ain't hurt.
No, but he came to us not 100%.
Okay, and that was about a year ago. He had a little minor elbow injury. from probably dunking on somebody and tried to grab his wrist. So he healed from that. He had a hamstring injury. That goes away in 3 to 6 months. It's about that time when he gets to camp. He's going to be in training camp. He's projected to start. You don't hear anybody saying that OG Anunoby's not going to be starting this season. You don't hear him saying he's not going to be ready before the start of the season. You just heard Mitchell Robinson is not going to be ready.
Yeah, that kind of breaks my heart, man, with Mitch, man. Because I feel personally, man, like he's been getting hurt too many times, man. It's too much with Mitch, man. Well, even Knicks fans, man. Even Knicks fans, let's be honest.
Everybody's been getting hurt.
But, yo, Mitch been getting hurt.
Julius Randle been hurt the last 2 years playing under him. So what are you saying? Everybody got hurt.
But that's the other guy.
No,
no. That's why I dubbed him the other guy.
Barrett was getting hurt.
Listen.
Emmanuel Quigley got hurt. Everybody gets hurt playing under this dude.
But not everybody want to make excuses when we speak of the players like RJ.
Guys, 40-something minutes, 82 games. Yo, my man, you going to get an injury, man.
So you making my point. If everybody been getting hurt, like you said, then why everybody still want the other guy on the Knicks roster?
Because we can't trade him. I just went over that with you. We can't trade him. And only trade to get in like value of Julius Randle, 24, 9, and 4, 5 assists.
What you mean 24? No, it ain't no 25 and 10.
No.
Are you telling me?
Off of his last stats from last year.
Wait a minute.
I can go off of.
Wait a minute.
24 points, 9.2 rebounds, and 5.0 assists in 46 games. That's the only thing I can go off.
Not 25?
No. His career stats with the Knicks is 22.3, 9.5, and 4.1 assists career. His year 2022-2023, when we got scorched by Miami, he averaged 25, 10, and 4.1 assists.
And what year was that?
That's 2022 and 2023, which was 2 years ago approximately.
So you saying within 2 years, there hasn't been no 25 and nothing?
No.
Where these stats flying from? Where they coming from?
I got those off of Google. I showed them to you when we did our last interview. I read the stats to you. Okay, so now.
So Google's your friend.
Yeah, Google always helped me as far as me doing my analytics. That's why I'm able to speak the way I speak to you. And if you check them, I'm pretty much accurate.
So you need to introduce Google to other people.
I've already have.
Oh, okay.
Now, if I come on here.
Because Google seems to be biased about who they want to.
I'm going to talk about political things. Very opinionated, sort of factual, but very opinionated. When we talk about basketball, I try to be factual because it has an analytical side to it. There's a statistical side to basketball. Percentages, games. We have to take all that into consideration. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Sorry I went to college and the niggas had me reading all the books. I utilize it as best I can.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
All right. Moving right along. Tom Thibodeau, man.
Yeah.
He going to be with the Knicks. Signed that extension.
We kind of stuck with him now. So we just hope and pray, Mr. Thibodeau, you make adjustments.
And we also pray that he wasn't at the fucking Diddy party.
Nah, Tom Thibodeau's Charlie Brown, man. He too busy eating his smoke.
He do look like Charlie Brown had the little curl on the
foot. Put that in there, Thibodeau. But I was just joking. No disrespect.
No. But listen.
Give Thibodeau credit, man.
I was about to say that because we have been going into postseason.
Going in the right direction.
We has been. I mean, it's a far cry.
Might go off a little
listen,
bit,
it's a far cry from the David Fizdale era.
Yeah,
he's
a better coach.
The Jeff Hornacek.
Yeah, he's definitely a better coach.
I mean, yeah.
He just burns his players out. You're going to have to remedy that by using load management because I need Julius in the playoffs, man.
But you know what's crazy?
I need him in the playoffs, Thibodeau.
It was Bull fans laughing at me when they first heard about Tom Thibodeau coming to the New York Knicks. I said, yo, why y'all laughing? He said, they was telling me, Nick, you gonna find out. You gonna find out.
We found out, right? Okay. But ain't no coach perfect. So let's accept his imperfections because he has a lot of good qualities too, because he got guys playing for him.
Is Tom Thibodeau the up-to-date Pat Riley?
There's nobody gonna be like Pat Riley. Pat Riley.
Because Pat Riley ain't get us there either.
Pat Riley got you to the championship. Pat Riley asked him for control and bring the players in. You know who was bringing the players in back then? Knucklehead Dolan. So he was trying to get control of the team. You know what Dolan did? Because he was low egomaniac, maniacal, he fired Rowley and brought old crazy racist Phil Jackson in here. And we know what happened to the team after that. Do you want me to go over that history again? Phil. Okay? Yeah. Let's leave Phil where he at in Montana somewhere, riding horses and shooting leopards and shit, whatever the fuck he's doing.
Okay. Okay. Now, Nick guards. We got a lot of guards, man.
Yeah. We pretty well good. I'm glad we got all those guards. I'm glad Mikel is playing the 2 guard, you know, because he's a good 2 guard. I'm glad Dante's coming off the bench. I'm glad Josh is coming off the bench, because those 2 coming off the bench is going to make our bench play take it to the next level. We're going to be exciting to watch. I can visualize it, seeing it.
Do you think the Knicks going to have one of the best benches in the NBA?
The Knicks have one of the best benches in the NBA. They have one of the best benches. The Knicks have an all-star starting 5, man. Look at our starting 5, man. Look at it. We got one of the probably a top 5 point guard. We got an up-and-coming scoring 2. OG Anunoby is, man, he is, you don't know what he's going to do.
What does he remind you of when we speak of past players, man? When you look at his game.
He got a little bit of everybody. He reminds me of Dominique Wilkins sometimes. He slashes to the basket.
He ain't got that Dennis Rodman grittiness.
He reminds me a lot of Xavier McDaniel. He can score, like, really when you need baskets. He scores.
You don't see a flash of Dennis Rodman?
He's a great rebounder.
Well, Dennis Rodman was a great rebounder.
With his relentlessness, the way he attacks the basket. You know, Josh Hart is a very undersized, great player, man. I mean, I like Josh Hart, man. I like the way he plays, man. You know, I love Dante DiVincenzo. I love the way he scores, man. We got a team, man. We gonna win this year, man.
No, wait. Let's not jump the gun. Now,
what you talking about jump the gun? We was winning all the way to the. We all got injured. We was like wounded knee players, man. What are you talking about, man? We would have kept all our players. There ain't no way we wouldn't have been seeing them leprechauns last year, man.
Oh, you know, I agree with that.
Yeah,
but
man.
Then you had the West Coast, man.
Listen, I was looking at it at one phase at a time, because this is a development. You know, like when you develop, you have to develop in stages. And we right on the cusp of getting to the Eastern Conference Finals. Now, when you get to the Eastern Conference Finals, Nick, it's a lot of luck involved there, because you have been burnt out all the way up until that point. You playing on fumes at this point.
Man, you on fire, man. You bringing the sun out, man.
Yes, I'm telling the truth.
Shit.
Sun will come and shine on me when I'm telling the truth about what's going on in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Shine, brother, shine.
You playing
no
on
Diddy.
Sheer will.
I ain't talking about that
on
shine.
Sheer power and your mind, because everybody knows what everybody's doing at this point.
Right.
Everybody knows what we're doing. So any mistake is very important and could cost you. That's the key to this. You cannot make no mistakes, and you have to execute the game plan with all of that adversity going against you. And you in the Eastern Conference Final. Winners go to the championship. And then the championship is even more intense than that. I can't even explain it because I never got to that point. But I got to the Western Conference Final, and it was surely intense. I can only imagine what it is in the championship. Okay? So that's what I can say about that, how rough it is, how physical it is, how enduring it is, and how you have to really take care of your body. You know, you really have to do that in those times. Or
okay.
You will get injured.
Okay. Now, I know you got the radar on the Boston Celtics, man.
Yeah, I want them.
But let's not forget about the Miami Heat, man. It was a thorn in our asses, too, man, when it comes to the coach's playbook.
I'm going to say
because
this. We had Julius Randle, who really went physical on him. Like, I knew he was capable before he got hurt. We got the blueprint to beat Miami, but it has to be a real rough game. And it turned out that game, because it was so rough, that it ended with Julius Randle getting hurt. One thing about Pat Riley, man, he will turn that physical aspect of the game up on you. He understands it very well. And I know, because I've had to play under that.
So what was it like playing on Pat Riley?
Emergency. The alarms are going on. You got magic. Yo, listen, man. Pat Riley know how to assemble a team, man. Okay? I don't even want to go into all of that, but I thought that playing them, that was the best team I ever. The Lakers of 1980, 87 to 89 was probably the best Laker team I ever. That probably was the best basketball team ever assembled. Man. They had Michael Thompson, Clay's father, man, and he was Michael Thompson was something else, man. He came off the bench and held it down. That's what I'm saying. He reminded me like Marcus Morris reminds me a lot of him. And they didn't anchor those championships till they got Michael Thompson, Clay's father. Okay.
Now,
I remember when I used to see Michael bring Clay out when he was a little baby. I seen all of them, man. And, I'm just thankful that I grew up and matured enough to see them grow into the great men that they are, man.
Now,
they were great kids, man.
Now, what do you say to those who say that bringing Marcus over here? Morris over here.
Morris, man.
Marcus Morris over here, excuse me.
I want both of them over here.
But some say Marcus Morris bringing him here doesn't make sense because all he's going to get is garbage time.
You don't know what's going to happen.
Like he's going to be like the Alex Burke role.
We need everybody that we can assemble because the way Thibodeau plays, man, and the way the league is all up-tempo, we need more than 7, 8 guys, man. Or we going to get injured again, man. Let me tell you something. You see how Indiana Pacers play, how fast that game was going? That's how OG Anunoby pulled his hamstring. That game was going so fast. Even the Sixers game, too, was going so fast, man. It was up and down, running gun. And physical. So both defense and offense was stretched to his limits. And somebody broke. And it was us. You see, Tyrese Halliburton broke in the next series, right?
Yeah, see, that's what hurted me.
What I'm saying.
You know what really hurted me, man? The fact that the Indiana Pacers eliminated us, right? Gave us
out of men. I'm proud of them, man. We had a depleted team, and we took them to 7 games, man. I'm proud of them, man. I'm not gonna be mad. We had 8 guys, man. That we
then turn around and see fucking
they had 15
KP
dudes,
with a fucking ring, man.
You gonna be mad? Kristaps Porzingis. I'm happy for him. I was mad that the Knicks was treating them the way they was treating. I was mad the Knicks was doing that shit to Melo. Let's go back to that era, dude. They was spying on Melo. They was doing all kind of shit. Phil Jackson sent what's the dude? Shumpert and sent J.R. Smith to the Cavaliers for 2 white boys, man. And listen, man, I don't mean to be, that was a dumb move. And guess what happened? They win the championship. Come on, man. Phil Jackson sabotaged Carmelo. And Kristaps Porzingis saw that and said, no, you're not going to do that shit to me. And left. Okay? That's what happened. Now, let's be real about that. Let's tell the truth about the Knicks, man. The shit they be doing.
Damn.
Got anything to say about that? Because that's a fact. Okay? And I'm glad they're giving Melo his respect and all of that. But I felt that they shouldn't have disrespected him while he was here like they did. By making his team weaker and doing all that, because we were in the playoffs till Phil Jackson got here, doing the shit he was doing because he didn't like Melo. Because Melo said, I don't want to run that bullshit triangle. I'm not Kobe, nigga. And it all went south after that. Now tell me I'm lying. Yeah. Some might come out behind that one.
Yeah, it needs to, man. It needs to shine. No Diddy.
That's right.
And you talking about that type of shining.
I'm telling the truth today.
God damn.
And everything I said is the truth based on me and what I know about this organization. I'm a fan. I like the players, okay? But I don't like the management. I'll tell you that all the time.
James Dolan has been quiet, though. This is the quietest I have seen.
James Dolan got a whole damn sports complex over there in Nevada, Las Vegas. He got a gigabyte spherical ball that he can make all kind of wonders happen. He don't care about no, this is his cash cow. He comes and just says, where's the money? When he comes to New York, he over there operating over there in Las Vegas, okay? Sin City, he's in the sin over there. Even the Hawk had to scream out.
Yeah, you know what that Hawk is saying? Get the other guy the fuck out of New York.
Nah, man.
Come on, man.
Nah, man, we need Julius Randle, man. I hope, Nick, that you look at it like how I'm looking at it, and you realize that we need him, man. You know?
Look, that Hawk must be eating the shit out of something.
Man, that Hawk ain't playing.
Come on, man.
I don't mind, man. That's nature. It takes its course.
Listen,
Or how
man.
should we say it? Maintains the population. Yeah, that's what they say.
Listen, man. I'm tired of the setbacks. I can see us, not going where we need to go if we play smart. It seems like every year, man, Knicks fans can look back and say, damn, they should have did this. Maybe we've gotten a little further, man.
We can't get no further. When you make your playoff roster, when you lose your players, you can't just trade new players in. You got to go with your roster. That's the thing about that. So now, when you go into the playoffs, 9 times out of 10, Nick, most of your players are injured due to your 82-game season. You got nicks and bruises, all that, man. You go into the playoffs not 100% already. Guess what? They turned this shit on volume 10 now. You think you've had a rough end of the season. The playoffs is rougher. So now you got to prepare yourself mentally to say, no, man, I'm not coming back home. So I'm going to take as many people with me. You got to play with that kind of mindset. Okay, I'm sorry to say it like that, but you got to become warlike. You know, I'm taking this dude out by any means necessary. I mean, literally got to break your opponent to win games. It comes to that in the playoffs, man. So, and you saw they broke us, didn't they?
Right.
Okay, so now we got to start breaking people. And I think with the guys we got, we can do it.
So you know what? In order for us to I feel we need that bad boy image. Remember when we was the bad boy Knicks? You even said it yourself, man.
I think that
we need to start getting a little.
That's part of New York. That's part of us, and we starting to adapt to the culture. But bear in mind, we got to show professionality.
No. You see that ambulance that just went by me? As I said what I just said?
Yeah.
We need that bad every now and then, man. We need a player like Marcus Morris, man. Remember that play when he was playing? I think we played against the Hawks, right? Wasn't it the Hawks? Atlanta? Where he bounced the basketball off the dude's head?
Yeah.
It was the Atlanta Hawks was playing, right?
Yeah.
We just shut this fucking Hawk up, just hollering as we doing this fucking interview, man.
He was up.
We need that type of action, man.
The Hawk is doing what he does.
No. But I'm talking about my boy Marcus Morris.
Are we gonna get that from him?
We need that toughness. You see how the Hawks shut the fuck up? Once I mentioned Marcus, that's what we need.
And hopefully,
do you see that? Wait. Did you see it? You don't hear no more of the Hawk.
That Hawk flew off with his
Once I mentioned who? Marcus Morris, right?
Marcus Morris.
Yeah.
That's my man. See, don't say too much because he done flew over.
He done flew the fuck away. That's what I'm talking about. We need that New York grittiness, man.
We got that. We got the golden child, man.
We need, because look.
The golden child ain't showed you no grittiness. He had to lead a depleted team, dude. Give that boy credit, man. Now he got a full team. It's the golden child and his mighty men, dude. We getting ready to take these leprechauns down, dude. That's what I'm looking forward to. I'm talking about this is prime time right here. And we got a mob. And we deep, dude. We got a mob and we deep. That's what I'm saying. So I'm looking forward to this.
Is this the best team you've seen assemble since when? When you speak of the New York Knicks?
The best team I ever seen assemble was that New York Knicks team in '94. You have never assembled a team like that. Okay, so you're only using facsimiles of teams. Okay. Larry Johnson, listen, man. I understand what you're saying, but it wasn't a lot of guys that on that team that could guard you. There ain't no way Julius Randle could guard you, Larry.
Can guard who?
Larry Johnson.
You don't think Julius Randle could guard Larry Johnson?
Julius Randle can't even guard his goddamn shoes at night, man. What are you talking about? He played horrible defense. Larry Johnson would have abused him, man. You kidding me? Dude, them dudes, Charles Barkley would abuse Julius Randle.
How dare you talk about my guy like that, man?
I'm just telling you, he don't play good defense.
Listen,
man.
Julius Randle is the best defender the Knicks got on the team. He's the best player, man. What the fuck you talking about?
Is a motherfucking drag queen.
Come on, man. Stop that shit. You talking about Randle, man.
Julius Randle,
I'm talking about Julius Randle's the best defender.
Best defender on the New York Knicks. You want to know who that is?
Wink, wink.
Yeah, you better. George Hart, man. And the best rim defender is Mitchell Robinson.
What
the
you
best
talking about?
rebounder on our team is Julius Randle. Okay? And that's in a hot contested tie with Mitch. Could be 1 or 2 or 1. But that's about it, statistically speaking. So you got to have the analytics to understand and go into it and speak about it in order to derive a really good answer. He plays defense like he got gout in both his fucking slow feet, and you know that. Cut it out, man.
Now.
You want me to tell you what Bam did to him?
Who, to Julius?
Yeah. Cut it out.
Listen.
He had one propeller.
Listen.
He thought he could go out there with one propeller against the Miami Heat.
Listen, man.
And got dunked on and all that. I don't even like to talk about that because the dude gonna tell me he's battle tested. I said Julius Randle in his first playoff appearance had a foot injury. And he played his ass off. And he didn't play with a bunch of rookies, contrary to what people saying. He had Derrick Rose. He had Ifrit Payton, who was in his 6th year. He had, I think, R.J. Barrett had 1 year under his belt. The only rookie we had on that team was the guy that we traded to Detroit. He was a buzz. Kenny something.
Look, how can you say Julius Randle is not battle tested? When
he's not really battle tested. Because in both his playoff series, he got destroyed. It's like a dude gonna tell me, oh, if you go to war and get killed, you're battle tested. No, you're not. You're battle finished. Your ass ain't got no more battles.
You sound like Donald Trump when he said McCain. He said
I don't like people to get caught.
Yeah.
You get caught and get tortured. You don't know. Yo, dude, I like people to do the job and get away. Donald Trump ain't lying, but he's still a hero.
Come on, I was about to say that because that's kind of like disrespect, though.
Donald Trump is disrespectful.
Yeah.
He don't give a fuck. Let's be honest. Donald Trump is the devil. Okay? Let's be real here. Only the devil can do what he's doing and getting away with it. Only the devil can lead an insurrection and then say, it was a tourist thing. Tourists came. Only the devil can stand there and do what he do and get away with it. Only the devil can have 91 felonies and still can be the president. Yeah, I had to say that.
Well, Kamala Harris
had to come from somewhere.
Kamala Harris ain't no motherfucking angel either, man.
She's not nothing but an opponent.
Listen,
you know, Satan got opponents. You know.
Listen, y'all.
Lucifer got opponents.
Commercial break right now. This is a political commercial right now. Kamala Harris, just in case those don't know, she was locking single parents. Well, I don't want to say single parents. She was locking parents up who kids wasn't going to school. Some shit under the truancy. Right?
Truancy Act.
Okay, but check this out.
Parents in jail because their kids didn't want to be miseducated.
Okay, but check this out. But check this out, though.
She did a lot of other shit, too.
But check this out. She was locking parents up who kids had sickle cells and was giving doctor notes to prove that they was out due to the sickness. It was a mother who was a registered nurse.
She was
so as far as I'm concerned,
absence, she was doing it based on absence. Regardless of whether you have an excuse or not, you didn't attend school that day. So she was locking them up regardless. Just like she was locking up 1,500 young black men who got caught with marijuana charges. She's talking all that crazy shit. She was giving them laws, the most worst sentences. Then her, Mnuchin, and that other rich billionaire had a corporate penal prison in California where they was shipping black men into the corporate penal prison to make weapon guidance systems. Okay? This is what they were doing. Rand Corporation and them people. Honeywell and all of them. She's a worker for them. She set up banks for Mnuchin and the other rich billionaire, West One, that had violations because they were giving predatory loans to us.
Right.
She gets elected because they funded her, and guess what? West One disappears. She is as corrupt as they come.
Okay. Commercial break over, y'all.
Yeah.
We back to the New York Knicks, man.
Let's go.
I want to talk to you about the center if Mitch is not able to play when season starts, and people talking about playing Julius Randle at the 5, is that going to be a setback?
Yeah.
Why?
Because Julius Randle can't guard a 4, much less a 5. Am I lying? His defense is horrendous, dude. We have to help him all the time. And Mitch was the dude that always helped him block the shot. Okay? Now, you got to understand this. When I look at the Knicks defense and I watch how Julius Randle play defense, he does not play defense. He plays matador defense. And I've always said that. And Jalen Brunson, he doesn't play defense either, but he knows how to get in front of a dude and fall down. So let's give him some credit.
So you should give Nick credit, because I said him taking the charge was a defensive type of. I said that last year. Y'all looked at me like I was crazy.
Who looked at you?
Come on, I
Who
said.
Looked at you?
I
agree with you.
Oh, okay.
I didn't ever.
All right, I got to go back to the tapes.
You must be thinking that I'm G5 or somebody. I always told you Jalen Brunson can't play no damn defense.
No, but I said when he take the charge.
I said, yeah.
That was a fault.
When you said he taking the charge, I said, great. That's a good way to hide you ain't guarding no fucking body. So, yeah, I'm glad he does that. I agree with you.
Okay.
When you had said
all right.
that. You can look in the tapes.
Okay.
I mostly agree with you when you talk about Jalen Brunson, because I'm in agreement with you with Jalen Brunson. I got to disagree with you with Julius Randle, because I need that piece in order to do what I think we can do.
How much do we need the other guy to score this season?
I need him 100%, man.
No.
You asked me.
Don't Diddy dance. We ain't going to the Diddy part.
Right.
I asked you, how much does Julius Randle need to score? You know, like this imaginary 25 and 10. You said he had scored like 24 and 9, right? Some shit like that.
24, 9, and 4.1.
Okay.
Now he averaged 29. He averaged 24, 9.2, and 5 assists. This was, I think, Julius Randle probably one of his highest assists. I think he had 6 point something in New Orleans one year. Looking at his whole record, I can get it up.
How much do we? When we speak of
5.0 is his highest with the Knicks.
Okay, when we talk of point averaging, when we speak of that of the other guy, what would be acceptable with this new lineup, with these new signings, with Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, who's fairly new? This will be his second season back. He didn't even play a full season last year. He came like mid-season, right, with us, right?
Right. He didn't play a full season.
All right. So OG Anunoby is fairly new too.
He got injured towards the end of the season with his elbow, but he came back and played good in the playoffs.
I mean, his elbow was on ice when he came up. So
yes, but I think he had enough time to heal, man. I mean, I don't see him not being out. I see him, being right there.
So, like we make an assessment saying that Jalen Brunson will have more assists.
Right, because he got more scorers.
Okay.
Not only that,
will Julius Randle's stats be effective, being that we got more scorers?
I think Julius,
because let's be honest, we went far without Randle. Randle only played 43
than we did when we had him.
Stop it, man. Yeah. We ain't never go.
We got eliminated in the semifinals with
Indiana Pacers.
Right, and we got eliminated in the semifinals here. So what are you talking about? There was nothing gained from that. If we would have had Julius, we would have went further. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So there was nothing gained or nothing lost with or without him. So I need him to be in the playoff. I don't care what you do during. I'm sorry, I don't want to sound. I do need you to get yourself established, and I do need you to take the East in the regular season. But I need Thibodeau to maintain the load so that we can be healthy and ready to go when the playoffs get in, because that's where we're going to show what we really made out of. Okay, so now I need him to maintain that. Thibodeau is one of those coaches that only will get mad when you go through a little 5-game losing streak and go 7-8 and then punish everybody else. He's known to do that. So,
what would the role for Deuce McBride be like for this season, man?
I don't know, man. I just hope that.
Because it looked like the Knicks got an identity crisis, man. You got all these players. The chemistry is.
Roles. He brought new players in. Julius Randle got to be back. He's got to redefine roles.
You keep talking about Randle, man. I'm not talking about Randle,
man.
Man.
It's an intricate part of the team. You can't be the second leading scorer on the team and you act like he's nobody. That's how you talk, like he's nobody. He's the second leading scorer on this team. was leading the team before he got injured. So
are you becoming a Randle fan, man?
I'm
God
not a
damn.
Randle fan. I'm telling the truth, and I'm using statistical allegory.
And I'm not saying you can't be one.
Prove what I'm saying.
But this is not. Listen, man. You've been cloned, man.
You've
been cloned
to win a championship.
I ain't seen you all summer.
Team here,
I
dude.
ain't seen you all summer.
Listening to me?
I ain't seen you all summer.
No iron team. I need 5 guys, and I need 5 good bench players to get to the championship.
Look, I'm gonna say it again.
Randle's one of them.
I haven't seen you all summer.
Seems like it just bounced off your head, what I just said.
And you came back here with the
because I had time to look at film. I had time to go over the statistical categories. I had time to look at what they were doing, listening to the coaches, listening to the team, listening to players that was injured and what they're gonna do. Julius Randle has said, I will do whatever I have to do to win this championship. I need a guy with that kind of mindset. Because he realizes I have to fit in with these guys to win. Sounds like a guy that I could use. Now I'm looking at it as a coach, as a general manager, as a guy that's running the team. I'm not looking at it as a fan, dude. See, you looking at it as a fan. You don't want to respect that Julius Randle, the second leading scorer on this team. You keep calling him the other guy. You don't want to respect that he's intricate for us to win. If you look at it, who else you think gonna replace him? If let's go. Let's go to replacement.
See, now you sound like the other guy.
No.
And I ain't talking about Julius Randle. You sound like the other guy I'll be interviewing.
Because you kept like, yo, I'm a Julius Randle fan. There's no fucking way I'm a Julius Randle fan, but I want to win, man. So I got to accept the lesser of the two evils in order to get the fucking golden trophy with the popcorn in it. Now let's go. I already told you who I think could replace him. But we're going to have to give up so much shit. We're going to fucking deplete our team. So now, if we can't replace him with the guy that I feel, I want to know what guy you feel can replace him and keep this team intact. I want to know.
I can't answer that, to be honest.
But I did answer it for you. I told you that Giannis Antetokounmpo can get us where I want to be. But guess what? We're going to have to give up Deuce, we're going to have to give up Jericho, and about 4 fucking first-round picks to do that. So you think we need to do that? Hell the fuck no. So I'm going to keep Julius.
So let me ask you this. Is Jericho Sims?
He better be ready to fucking come in. He been sitting on the goddamn bench for 4 or 5 years. If he ain't motivated to go out there and show what the fuck he is, then send his ass to the G League or the C League or the D League. I don't give a fuck where you send him.
And should anybody feel disrespected, right? When we speak of that, of the 5 position, right?
Sorry,
shouldn't it be Jericho Sims? Because how y'all jumping over Jericho Sims to talk about the other guy playing the 5? Nobody ain't even mentioning Jericho.
He's been injured, and he will get his opportunity.
How you gonna give a dude an opportunity if you keep jumping over him, man?
He's going to get his opportunity.
When the other guy gets hurt?
The other guy is hurt.
No. From what I'm hearing, the other guy is ready to play.
Robinson is hurt.
I'm not talking about him.
So now, what is Jericho Sims? He's a 4 backup 5.
Right.
That's what he is. So now, Precious Achua got to know.
But I'm not even talking about Mitch because Mitch is not going to start.
I'm talking about
this
where
season.
Jericho Sims is going to play. This is what I'm talking about. He's going to play as the backup 5 because we got OG Anunoby and fucking Julius Randle that's going to be having that 4 shit all locked up.
Right.
We can use Mikal at the 3 on the cages and put the flamethrower at the 2.
Right.
We can even do that and interchange Josh Hart in those positions too.
Yo, Nick loves when he bring the fire out of you, man. I see it in your eyes, man. When
I don't understand what you're saying. I'm formulating what I think this dude's gonna do, but we don't know what he's gonna do.
Basically, and that's why I'm talking the way I'm talking.
That's what I'm saying. I'm only telling you what I know.
No, you know what you're telling me? What you're hoping for.
Right, I'm telling you.
Because I'm telling you what I have been seeing from this guy.
What have you been seeing?
Nothing.
I saw a man play 46 games and was bully balling niggas and kept us in the race until he got hurt. Then we lost a few games. Jalen Brunson made some adjustments, gathered his mighty men, and carried us the rest of the way. He carried us like a general, like the golden child. But guess what? We didn't have enough material to finish the climb. Like I said, Mount Everest is 29,141 feet high. If you take me 20,000 feet high, guess what? I didn't get to the top. Okay? We got 20,000 feet. We still had 9,141 feet to go, dude. Okay?
Okay. If the other guy do not perform this season, and he's the cause of us not going where we need to go, since y'all making him the vocal point.
Who's y'all? Julius Randle has been the focal point for the last 6 years. What are you saying? The team is going in a direction where now everybody has got to contribute to a championship. It's no more, it's Julius Randle and the motherfucking Knicks. No, nigga, it's Jalen Brunson and the Knicks.
There we go.
You are there with him.
There we go.
That's what it is. In order for us to get to the championship.
So
Everybody gets a ring and everybody gets a piece of popcorn out of that trophy, dude. So that's the way I look at it. And that's what it is. That's how I've been taught since they brought me into that organization, that we all got to be a fraternity, a brotherhood. And we all got to be one for all and all for one to win the goddamn championship. And that concept hasn't changed. So,
let's not forget.
Tell me if it has.
No, it hasn't. But let's not forget, man, we pray for this guy, right? Let's not forget, Nick is getting desperate, man. I want to chip just as much as you want to chip, man. Okay. And I want people to come out there and play, man. If you know you got ankle...
Julius Randle's not going to play?
No, because...
You don't think Julius Randle look at what we saying? You don't think that people watch what we saying? Oh, no, they listen to what we saying, and they watching what we saying. So, no, let's be objective, and let's hope the best, because we got to hope for the best for Julius Randle to come through. We got to hope for the best. I want him to be healthy. I want him to come through. I want him to average 30 this year in the regular season, and I want him to average 40 in the playoff. And then I'll be like, yeah, Julius, I'll shut the fuck up. Okay? Thank you for shutting me up, Julius. Because some people say I talk too much.
Listen, how quick do we forget when we speak of that of the other guy, right? Okay? And you know how many barbecues that I was denied from?
You know how much money
and they said that Nick couldn't eat because they heard what I said about the other guy. Them dry ass burgers, I ain't want them shits anyway.
When I lose my money, and I know we could win, listen, I'll be. So don't think I wasn't mad at the other guy.
Did
I
you?
was mad at Mr. Randle.
Did you forget?
I didn't forget.
Did you forget that you said to me, Nick?
I didn't forget.
You was right, Nick, when you said, "Watch, the other guy's gonna fold." Nick,
and
I
have
to.
First of all,
you're going back.
With one
Listen,
propeller. I know you gonna fold. You going up against Bam Ass. Bam Adebayo's a killer. So now you going up against him with one propeller.
I'm gonna say this shit. I don't give a fuck who don't like it.
I told you that.
If the other guy fuck us up this season coming, and he comes back as a Nick again, this motherfucker got some Diddy connections. He's at the Diddy party.
Nah.
He was an attendee at them. He had to be. Because every motherfucker who went to that Diddy party got some form of a connection, man. Ain't nobody going to jail as of yet. There's a lot of speculations.
No New York Knicks
listen, man.
Go to Diddy party.
Listen, man.
They be having their own party.
Listen.
They know. They Villanova. They've been schooled by Jay Wright. They know all the rules. They teach you. It's just like when I got taught by Connor Secker about these evil things that go on in the sporting business. They teach you that in college, man. So if you go because you making money and you think you can't be, investigated, be stupid like that. You see they got Ja Morant investigated. Okay, they can investigate you. They investigate all of y'all in the NBA. You live under a microscope in that type of environment. So you have to watch what you do. Okay, for real. Let's just be honest about that.
All right, and we about to wind this down, man.
Oh yeah, listen.
Yeah, let's talk about that crush you got on Fox 5, man.
Listen.
Yeah, we gonna.
Let me say this before I leave. Miss Whitlow, you looked at like $1 million after taxes in that maroon outfit you had on this morning. Let me tell you something. You need to call me. You looked at like a fine glass of wine. I'm like, ooh, man. It's a shame. It's a shame that we can't meet. Believe me.
Man, you gotta go to her, man.
I'm scared to go down there.
Why?
Because I don't like going down to places like that, and I know she got people around her. And like me, I really like her. I might have to get into a confrontation. I don't want her to see my bad side.
What is your bad side?
You don't want to see it.
What is it?
You don't want to see it. It's a bad side.
Well, I know
I'm
one
talking
thing.
about like if I wanted to meet her and somebody
I know one
tried
thing.
to interrupt me, it would probably.
You better
south.
pray you don't see her with Shaq. Because the
Well,
way
listen,
you talking, you're going to walk across the
If I see her
street.
with Shaq, I just going to have to find another woman.
Oh, yeah,
Because Shaq is, I can't compete with Shaq.
Listen,
I'm not going to even try.
I'll give you the ink.
There are 11 women to 1. Let's know the ratio. So I can't miss. I just like that one. Don't think that I don't have 10 others that I like.
Okay. Well. This is the question to you before we sign off.
I know
How many power forwards they are to 1?
In the NBA?
Yeah.
Really good power forwards you talking
Yeah,
about?
to 1. How many of them are there?
The best power forward?
I know. Let's not diddy dance. I asked you, how many power forwards are there to 1? Like you gave that ratio when you speak of females. How many power forwards in the NBA?
There are 32 power forwards to 1.
Let's pick one and get rid of the other guy. And that's what it is on Real Talk with Nick.
Be honest,
listen, and we out. Peace.